New York, Joe Burrow, and the Cincinnati Bengals are under the spotlight as they roll into the Big Apple for a crucial Sunday night football showdown against the New York Giants. With a rocky 1-4 start, the Bengals are in desperate need of a win to turn their season around and keep playoff hopes alive. Meanwhile, the Giants, sitting at 2-3, are eager to keep their momentum going with one of the league's best pass-rushing defenses. Bengals fighting to stay alive after tough losses. The Bengals' slow start to the season has raised eyebrows, but Burrow reminded everyone of his elite potential last week. In a wild loss to the Baltimore Ravens, the star quarterback delivered a spectacular performance, completing 30 of 39 passes for 392 yards and 5 touchdowns. Despite his heroics, Cincinnati fell just short, undone by an overtime special teams blunder and a game-winning play from Lamar Jackson. Now sitting at the bottom of the AFC North, the Bengals need to spark a winning streak, and fast. Giants pass rush aiming to disrupt Burrow. However, the road to victory won't be easy. The Giants boast a fearsome pass rush that leads the NFL with 22 sacks in just 5 games. Defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence, who has already racked up 6 sacks, anchors a defense where 11 different players have taken down opposing quarterbacks. If the Giants want to slow down Burrow and his connection with Ja'Marr Chase, they'll need their pass rush to stay relentless. Injuries could shape the game. The Giants may also need to get creative on offense. Lead running back Devin Singletary is questionable with a groin injury after missing last week's 29-20 win over the Seattle Seahawks. If he can't play, New York will have to rely on a running back by committee approach, which could complicate their game plan. Defensive battle at halftime. At the half, it's a defensive slugfest with the Bengals holding a narrow 7-0 lead. Both defenses have imposed their will, and neither team has found much success through the air or on the ground. Joe Burrow leads Cincinnati with 87 passing yards, completing 9 of 15 attempts, while Giants quarterback Daniel Jones has been equally quiet, going 8 of 16 for 81 yards. The pass rush has been the story so far, with the Giants sacking Burrow 3 times and the Bengals getting to Jones once. A key turnover came after pressure forced an errant throw from Jones, stalling one of the Giants' few promising drives. Special teams could tip the scales. In a low-scoring game like this, special teams might make all the difference. The Giants could be in trouble after losing punt returner Emir Smith-Marset to a foot injury in the first half. His status for the rest of the game is unclear, but his absence could leave the Giants scrambling to find a reliable return man. Second half outlook. Offenses need a spark. Both teams will need to make adjustments in the second half if they want to break the defensive deadlock. For the Bengals, Burrow will need to find a rhythm with Chase and the receiving core, while the Giants must figure out how to generate offense, especially if Singletary remains sidelined. With both defenses playing at a high level, one big play, whether it's a deep pass, a turnover, or a special teams highlight, could decide the game. As the second half kicks off, the question remains: can the Bengals keep their season alive, or will the Giants' pass rush bury them even deeper? Stay tuned as this intense battle unfolds under the bright lights of New York.